Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of our Tips for Organist series. Um, in previous episodes, I've talked about several things: how to play hymns, the proper way to play your pedals, how to use passing notes, how to play hymns with dynamics, last verse improvisations, and all those kinds of topics. So, in today's episode, I'll be talking about a general overview of the organ console, all these buttons you see, all these things that you see on the right side, on the left side, these tiny things you see underneath each manual, each keyboard, these ones that are up just below the bookrest. So, and then see these things down. Yes, I'm also going to talk about them. Yes. So that being said, a disclaimer. Like I said in the last episode, the things I share here are my own opinion, my own approach, and it is fine if you do not agree with me. Like I always say, if you feel that you have contrary opinions, you could also share your opinions with the world on your own channel. Thank you very much. That being said, let's get right into it. So this organ is off at the moment and a little overview. So now this organ has 4 keyboards, the lowest being the choir division, followed by the greats, the swell, and the solo. Now each of these keyboards has its own group of voices, group of stops that are assigned to them. So if you look to the right, this is called the right jump of the organ. On the right jump for this particular organ, we have solo, we have greats, we have choir. So on the left jump, we have pedal, we have swell, we have processional. So this organ has got a fluting manual called the processional manual that can be coupled to any other manual that you have. I mean, you could play processional, couple it to greats, you could couple processional to swell, you could couple it to solo, depending on what you want. So at the middle of the console, on the top part, we have these buttons. They are couplers. If you can see them well, we have great to pedal, swell to pedal at 8 foot. Those numbers you see are the depth of the pitch. So 8 foot is like the normal pitch. 8 foot sounds just like the normal pitch. It's not too deep, it's not too light. So when you couple at 8 foot pitch, it means you're coupling at the normal pitch. We have 4 foot coupler. So all this here are basically couplers. So what they do is they allow you to combine voices from one division into another division, voices from one manual into another manual, and then to even couple it at another pitch. So those numbers you see below are the pitches. So now this is the great keyboard, which is like from bottom to top, it is number 2. That's great. That's like the loudest division on the organ. That's the one that in almost every organ you are able to couple voices from other divisions to play on it. So that's so let's take a look at what we have on this division. So we have a double diapason, 16 foot, we have a dolce, we have a flute conic, metal gedek. You see they are all 8 foot stops. We have first diapason, second diapason, block flute, all the ones you see here. And then you begin to see mutation stops like the 12th. You see the 4-rank mixture. You see the mutation larigot, plein jeu. We have sharp, we have zimbel, and then we have these ones that are colored red. They are in their reed stops. They have sharper character. So that's why they're sharper. So that's why they are colored differently. Yeah. So if you go to another division, you see they are arranged in order of their pitches. So the 8 foot, you see them 16, 8, 4, 2, and then when you have 1, and then the mixtures, the sharper ones, as you go up, you start to see them. Yeah, so this organ has got some very beautiful voices. And now each of these things that you see, they are stops. Just draw a stop, a stop. These are draw stops. These ones are tab stops. The couplers are tab stops. So we have stops here. To activate a stop, you pull out. To deactivate, you pull in. In some organs, it works both ways. You pull, it activates. If you pull again, it deactivates on some other organs. But the way this organ is built, that is how it is built. This is a Marshall and Ogletree organ, but the console is by Rogers. So now on the pedal division, let's see what we've got there. Because the pedal is deeper, so you have 16-foot voices, we'll have 32-foot voices, we'll have 16s, 32, and then 8, and all the other ones. So, and then these tiny buttons under each keyboard. So there are generals and there are divisionals. The generals allow you to save voice combinations from all the manuals together. So if I have like some from here, some from here, add some from solo, add some from the choir, add some from processional, add some, and then pedal. So this group of buttons, this ones here, just underneath to the extreme left part of the great keyboard, they are generals. They allow me to save voices for all the divisions. Yeah, so that is how it works. Then we have, so these are the general pistons. Then we have the divisional pistons. Those ones only allow you to save voices for a particular division. So this one is for the greats. If I want to save voice combinations for only the great manual, this is where we do that. This is for the swell only. The divisional pistons for the swell, divisional pistons for the solo, divisional. Then this one is for the pedal. This is divisional for the pedal. So that is that. There are also toe pistons. We'll get to that in a moment. So this is the pedal board. From here you can see the pedal notes, you can see the pedal pistons. They also do the job that you see these ones that are written Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3. They do the same thing with the general pistons up there. They are used when maybe an organist is playing a very fast piece and his hands are engaged. He can use his toe to, so they are toe pistons. You can use his toe to quickly push in one to change voices. This organ has these are expression pedals for like volume. On this division, on this organ, the choir has its own expression pedal, then followed by swell. Then the third one is for the solo and processional. The great is not under expression; it doesn't have its own expression pedal. So the great speaks at its own volume, and then it's also got a crescendo pedal here. This looks like. So that's just the very brief introduction to the organ pedal board. Thank you.